I say this every game, but I'm really proud of our kids. I thought our kids competed well. I think we have the basis for a really good future in our program. That doesn't help us right now. But I think that the way our kids competed down the stretch this season, I'm really proud of them. These kids had a lot of things not go their way the first half. We're really pleased with the way they competed. So we had opportunities offensively, and we just didn't do it. We didn't take advantage of it. And that's what happens when guys who don't have a lot of Division I baseball experience, that's why experienced guys usually win. And it's not an excuse, just a fact. You can name several of the guys in Samford's lineup who have more starts in Division I than maybe the rest of our entire lineup combined. That might sound like an excuse, but it's a fact. So I know when our guys take this experience, and I know DeMarcus Henderson's going to get better. He's too good an athlete not to. And when he has an open base, he's going to learn how to take the buried breaking balls. He's going to learn how to move that at-bat along. But it didn't happen today because he's never gone through a year and he's experiencing everything for the first time. So when those guys get experience, we're going to have a great club. We're already there pitching. For the most part, we're already there, really close defensively. We're not a very good offensive club yet. When that happens, I think we have a chance to be among the elite programs in this country. But you can't put as much pressure on our pitching staff and our defense as we do every day because, we're not executing some things offensively. And that's my responsibility. It's my fault. I'll wear all that we're not a great offensive club. But, again, there's not one guy. We have the right guys in our program. We have the right guys in the dugout, and the way they go about their business every single day is really impressive to me. And that's how I know, we're gonna get where we need to go. So that's all I got.
Questions, please?
Yeah, we had a couple of bunts that we didn't get into the kill zone. We got it outside that 28, 32-foot radius, which is something we work on every day, and we just didn't execute that a couple of times. But, that can happen. It happens to everybody. They're not in here talking about the bunt they popped up. Our expectation's a little different. When you win, you forget about all those things. But I think we're going to be able to execute those things. And, I think we're going to be a very solid offensive club. But, again, I think it's got to start with pitching and defense. And, today we had a couple of gaps defensively. It's a game of inches. That ball gets under Adams' glove to the backhand side. I've seen him make that play a million times. But, you have a good club and you have good players when you have a very, very high expectation. And certainly Adam, has been a star for us this year and done everything the right way. But that one ball on the backhand side, and it's hit really hard. If that ball just somehow gets into his glove, it's a different game. And, then Sammy's ball gets by the first baseman. And, we just handle that a little bit differently. It kind of changes our fortunes too. And those are the things that we have done a remarkable job of. But, it just didn't happen today for us. And I think we played really well basically 6 weekends in a row. And one of those weekends wasn't a weekend. It was for an entire week. But, those things just happen. And it happens to the best. It happens to guys in the big leagues. And, it happens to, it happened to us today. No, I just told DeMarcus, I said, there's an open base here. He's going to throw you sliders. And they're just not. I don't think they're going to let you beat them. Because with one out, if you put them on, you got to force everywhere. And I just said, hey, you just relax. This isn't about a home run. This isn't about taking hard swings. It's not about going to effort. It's about really seeing the slider here. And if he makes a mistake, put the barrel where you want it. And, I think, DeMarcus just went to a little bit of effort there. And he's, you can't succeed in that realm until you experience it. And he's never experienced that before. In a regional, when everything's right now, he's never experienced that. But I know he's going to get better because he's too good a person. He's too good an athlete. And, I know that he will benefit. I know as bad as it sounds, he will benefit from that bad experience. You know, I think the group that we have, along with the group that we have coming in, I think it's got a nice balance to it. Our first recruiting class positionally at Mississippi State was really a bunch of junior college guys and Sam. I mean, it was a bunch of junior college guys and Sam. That was our first positional recruiting class because we didn't have any choice. We you can't play with, a ton of freshmen that, that you have to sign in a short window when we got there. So we had to go junior college. There was no choice. Didn't have a bunch of commitments when we walked in. So really proud of those guys because those guys were, really kind of bridged the gap for us, that group of junior college guys, and, gave us a chance to get to Omaha last year. I said many times I felt like the group replacing them was probably more talented, more athletic, more speed, more arm strength. They just never played, and that's what we're into right now. The pitching staff is, very experienced, and it's got tremendous balance with the youth and with older guys too. So yeah, I feel like we're finally where we want to be in terms of our roster. You're never satisfied. You always want the best at Mississippi State. But I finally feel like, we kind of have that roster balanced the way we want it to, and I think we can be very, very good in the future. I mean, it's not a secret. We were not a great offensive club this year, but we survived because, our kids just held it together and competed, and, we really pitched and played defense for the most part.
Jonathan,